Hi, my name's Costas.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Welcome to this week's episode of the weekly magazine. Nice, clean shaven.
Ooh.
Now, first once over this week is the Ultimatum Deck by Steve Brownley and Alakazam.
Our second once over is The Controls Project by Liam Montier.
And the Blast from the Past this week, slightly different. It's a download. It's one of the effects on Mentally Exposed DVD by Romanos. We're actually going to show you the phone trick on this, and it's going to be available as a single effect product you can download and perform immediately. Now, we had a competition last week.
We did have a competition last week. It was a mystery word.
And the mystery word was...
Crystal ball.
And... loads of people didn't get it.
Fair enough. But
we do have a winner.
We do have a winner who is in this bag. There are people in the bag. Not little people. Names. Matt Brown.
Matt Brown. Contact us, Matt, and we'll get something out to you. Now, this week we are going back to our anagram.
Anagram.
And the anagram is related to one of the products we are giving a once over today.
It is indeed.
That's a hint because we only have two once overs.
Coolio.
And it is
Unclouded Brute.
So it's related to one of the once overs this week.
Yes.
It's Unclouded Brute. Now let's see if you can guess it.
Good name for a band.
Yeah. Jake, shall we start a band?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can be Unclouded, you can be Brute.
I can be the space in between. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you can be the one in the middle. Now let's get on with this week's show.
Our first once over this week is Alakazam's Ultimatum Deck by Steve Brownley. Let's have a look at a performance we did a while ago and have a talk about it afterwards. With a pack of cards, you've got clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds, and ace through king. Right? So here's an interesting experiment. We're going to not only just use the pack of cards, we're going to use the actual positions of the cards, because each card has its own number. So the first card is 1, and so forth and so forth.
Yeah.
So what we'll start with is I'd like you just to cut about halfway through the pack, somewhere in the middle. Just look at the card, remember it, turn it, remember it, don't forget it.
Okay.
Got it? And put it back down. Perfect. Now here's the other interesting bit that we're going to use. We're going to use the positions of the cards.
Okay.
So you get to say any number between 1 and 52 that you so wish.
35.
35.
Yeah.
Any reason why 35?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35. Any reason why you picked 35?
No.
No?
No, just...
Could have had, so forth and so forth. Could have had these ones. Could have had any of the other ones.
Yeah.
Could have had this giant pile of cards if you picked any card that was any less than that.
Yeah.
But you picked 35.
Yeah.
Any reason why?
No.
It's because it was special. What was your card? What was the one you
The
picked?
Jack of Hearts. That's amazing.
You've just seen the performance of one of the effects on the Ultimatum Deck download. What to say about it?
When I took the deck out, I thought, okay, that's interesting. I had no idea what was going to happen with this. However, it's very cunning.
It is rather cunning.
It's really, really good.
I enjoyed all the effects on here. I could see myself using them all in different ways.
It doesn't come with a DVD. It's streaming. You can actually download it as well.
There's a secret password to get.
It's over 1.5 hours long, so there's
Yes.
a lot of information here. The effect that you performed was called Ultimatum Stop.
Yeah.
Ultimatum Stop.
Yeah.
And it's one of the first ones on the explanations.
Yes.
What else can you say? It's actually very easy to do.
It's very easy to do. A lot of the effects, you just have to do a tiny bit of setup, and you can pretty much do it straight out the box.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And there isn't that much learning to be had with this.
No, it's almost self-explanatory. Once
Yeah.
you know what's going on, you can also watch the video and be like, oh, okay, that technique comes into here, and
Yeah.
that's how that
Once you
works.
learn the methods and how the deck is made up and what the gimmick... Sorry, I'm joking. It's giving me an ultimatum. Once you familiarise yourself with the gimmick deck, you'll get a good understanding of what you could accomplish with this, and there's a lot you can do.
Yeah.
And the great thing is, it's so convincing. I didn't realise how clean the convincers are to show the whole deck to be
Yeah.
a normal deck.
Yeah.
And that's what's so good. There isn't that much we could actually say about it apart from it's a fantastic deck. If you like card at any numbers, this is very, very clean.
Yes. Very clean, simple, easy to understand, and you'll be able to do these effects as soon as you watch the video.
I would say within half an hour, you
Absolutely.
can master one of the effects really well and go out and
Absolutely.
fool everyone with it. It's just so easy to do, very convincing. I do like this. What else can you say apart from buy it?
Well, hey.
The second one-seller for this week is the Controls Project by Liam Montier and Big Blind Media. Let's go and watch one of the performances that Chris did earlier from something from this DVD, and we'll come back and discuss it.
So whenever I do a gig or someone finds out that I'm a magician, there's always the joke that goes around like, oh, check your wallet, make sure he hasn't stolen anything. So I could do it though. I could do it. I'm just nice. I'm nice like that. I'm nice like that. So, but we're going to do a little bit of an experiment about pickpocketing.
Okay.
Right? So, but we're going to use my pockets.
Okay.
You're safe.
Yeah, good.
You're safe. And just so we can start, I'm going to take my phone out of my pocket, and just so you can see, there is nothing else in my pocket except some lint and a hole.
Nice.
Right? That's fair? Yeah, that goes back in there. And we're going to use this as, say, the contents of the wallet.
Okay.
And we're going to use the actual box itself as the wallet. We'll come back to the box in 1 second. So we've got different cards that represent different things. We're just going to pick a few. So whenever you like, just shout out "stop" for me, right there. We're going to use 5 cards. Let's use
Okay.
5 cards. So we use the 5 cards, and what I'd like you to do is I'm going to show you these cards. I'm not going to look. I'm going to show you them, and just find like the highest value. So think if it was a bunch of bills, think of the highest value card.
Okay.
And tell me when you've got it.
Yeah.
Show it to the camera. So you've got one in mind? Yep. That's going to be the contents of our wallet. These are going to go in the wallet just like so. And as you can see, we've got different cards that represent different things. So that could be, a bank card, so forth and so forth, until you get through all the receipts and whatnot to our stash of bills somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This will go inside our wallet. First of all, check that there's nothing inside the wallet. There's no
Nothing inside.
trapdoors, nothing, no. Okay, so these are going to go inside, and just so you can see that they are going inside, just like so. They are inside the pack. Nothing, no shenanigans happening. I can close that, and there they are,
Yeah.
right? This wallet is going inside my pocket, just like so. Here we go, I'm going to try and, you're thinking of a card?
Yeah.
You've got one? Or a bill or whatever. Hopefully, if I can, the nimble fingered bit. Skinny fingered one. I think. Yep. Quick in and quick out. Just like that. Only way I know how. There you go, there's that. So, and then if we take out the wallet, right, I'm going to leave this up to you. In fact, will you open that up? Yeah. Take the cards all the way out, and if we just spread them along, you should see, we'll do them this way, do them face down so we can see that really are only 4 cards in the middle.
Yeah.
Right, now what was the card that you were thinking of?
Queen of Diamonds.
The Queen of Diamonds. Hopefully, I've done my job correctly. The Queen of Diamonds, and for those viewers at home, if you want to rewind, those should match the first 4 cards as well.
Now, the performance you've seen Chris perform was Psychic Pickpocket by Liam Montier. Now, what is this DVD? It's called the Controls Project, so of course it's all about controls.
Yes.
This follows all their previous projects, which are fantastic. If you wanted to learn the Elmsley count or forces or the double lift project, then you need to buy one of Liam Montier's in-depth, advanced DVDs with Big Blind Media. This follows that genre, and it's all about controls. It's got a lot of different ways of controlling the card. That's what this DVD is about. If you want to know a new way of controlling a card or are not really confident, you buy this DVD and you'll be a master at controlling a card. I know saying being a master is a stronger word.
Yeah,
but you will be
absolutely.
a master because Liam Montier goes into everything in detail. And the great thing is, everything he teaches you, there's a trick to accompany it.
Right, yes. The techniques you learn on this are incorporated. The effects that are taught on the DVD incorporate all the techniques you've learned before the tricks. So they're great. Now, I really enjoyed watching this. It's a lot of fun to have on. And even if you know some of the stuff, there's a couple variations on here. There's a double undercut variation and stuff like that.
I'm not into learning fancy flourishes and fancy moves. To me, I see them being really irrelevant. However, I'm a firm believer of there's always room for learning an extra control.
Agreed.
Because you never know what scenario you're going to be in. And sometimes when you perform in Magic, you don't really want to duplicate the moves that you've already done.
No,
so you might want to add another control or another force or another something.
Absolutely. That's why these projects are really good.
They are. They're really good. It's a well structured piece of information here. So what else can you say? If you want to know controls, you want to learn controls, just buy the Controls Project by Liam Montier. It's fantastic. I can't recommend anything of this type higher than the Controls Project, and of course his other ones, the Forces Project, the Double Lift, the Elmsley Count Project. It's
it's good quality stuff. Definitely.
Well, he spent over a year researching this stuff.
There you go.
So he didn't just decide, oh come on Owen, let's go and do a DVD on controls and then go in the studio and film it. There's a lot of research that went into this because he wanted the best controls. There's hundreds of controls out there, but they chose the best ones and got into detail, and you've got a wealth of information in front of you. So well done. Now we haven't got a question to answer this week, but we have got a question for next week. And the question is, what got you interested in Magic? When you were a kid, and what inspired you to say, oh, I want to have a go at this, I'm interested, I want to learn a magic trick.
Was it a performance? Was it someone taught you a trick and you got a great reaction from it? What was it?
Was it your granddad taking a coin from behind your ear? What was it? We are interested to know your experiences. Now this week's Blast from the Past is a trick from the Mentally Exposed DVD by Romanos. We have picked out the phone trick on this DVD set, and we are going to put it as a download.
Yes.
Because there isn't anything you need to receive with it, and you'll be able to do it immediately.
Absolutely. Let's
watch a performance of Chris performing it earlier, and we'll come back and discuss it.
We're going to try something a little unorthodox for this trick. We're not only going to use a pack of cards, we are going to use my phone also. We'll come back to the phone in a second. So we're going to deal with a lot of unknowns in this. So it might feel a little odd to begin with, but just go with it. So first of all, we're going to pick a card, but we're not going to look at the card. Okay. So we're going to leave it a mystery. Okay. You're not going to see it and I'm not going to see it. Okay. Right? So to make that as fair as possible, I'm not going to have you pick a card out because, they might flash or whatever, you might see it. So whenever you like, just say the word stop. Stop. Right there. Now here's the card that we're not going to look at. Okay. It's going to go there. In fact, would you sit on that? No. So we can't see it, we don't know, I can't switch it, none of that jazz. Now comes the thing about the phone. Right. And this is where it gets, I'm going to unlock my phone. Now here comes a little bit of finagling. I'm going to ask you to make up a phone number.
Right.
So whichever numbers come to your head. But as we know, the numbers start with 07.
Yeah.
Right? So now we just have to make up the next numbers. So whatever you like, whatever numbers come to your head.
Okay. 8.
8.
9.
07, 8, 9.
3.
3.
5.
5.
2.
2.
1.
1.
How many more do I need? 4.
4.
2.
2. Is that right?
I don't know how many I need.
07, 8, 9, 3, 5, 2. 1, 4, 2. Is that right? Should work. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. So now comes the tough bit where we're going to try and call a number that you've made up. So, ready? Put it on speaker. It's ringing.
Hello?
Hi!
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I know this is going to sound a little odd. Just, can I have like 5 seconds of your time, real quick?
Is this a prank call?
No. No. I just give me 5 seconds and then you can do what you want. So I just want to ask you one question, if you can deal with me for a second. We're doing a little experiment. If, for instance, I gave you a pack of cards, ace through king, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. If you were to pick any card out of that pack, what would it be?
Any card?
Any card you want.
I don't know, the 10 of hearts.
The 10 of hearts.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. We won't bother you anymore. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, we just had a very bizarre phone call. He's not going to know what that means at all. Okay, so he said
10 of hearts.
the 10 of hearts. So this is totally up to you. You stopped at a card.
Yeah.
There's so many unknowns. This goes right. You picked a phone number out of the blue.
Yeah.
And he said the 10 of hearts. So just for the first time, would you take the card out and turn it over? Fantastic.
Okay, you've just seen a performance of Chris performing the mobile phone trick by Romanos from the Mentally Exposed DVD. Now, Chris, believe it or not, learnt this in 5 minutes. This was a test I wanted to do. He didn't know what he was going to do beforehand. I quickly went through over the trick with him and he went straight in and performed it with the once-overs. Mm-hmm. So he learnt that trick within 5 minutes and he got
so
great
can you.
reactions. Now, what is this? It's a strong piece of mentalism.
Absolutely. For laymen, this is a mind blower that feels totally in their hands.
Yeah, so to surmise it, you get someone to choose a playing card, they don't look at it, they put it away.
Yeah.
You then create a random mobile phone number. Now the phone number can be created by not only one person, by as many spectators as you can.
Yep.
Of course, it's got to be the exact same numbers.
It's got to be a phone number length.
It's got to be a
obviously.
phone number length, yeah.
Yeah.
You dial that number, someone picks up the phone, you go through your spiel, they give you a playing card, and that playing card ends up being the same as the playing card the spectator chose.
Which the spectator didn't look at.
Yeah.
Ah, great.
Which is good.
Love it.
There's no apps in this.
No, there is no apps whatsoever.
This works on iPhones and it also works on Android as well. So when you get the download, we'll actually explain to you how it would operate on
both OSs.
On both devices. It's virtually self-working.
Yeah.
There's nothing you really need to do. Now the beauty of this is a couple of points. When the mobile is dialing the number that was created, everyone can see that the number that is being dialed is the number that was just chosen by everyone.
Yes.
And also when you finish, you can go back to your recent call list and still see the number that was dialed.
Yep.
There's so many convincers in this, and it's so strong. We've also got a live performance on the product page on the website of Romanos performing this when we're filming the stuff for the DVD, and you'll see the reactions it got. It's a non-edited performance as well, so you'll see how strong this trick really is.
Yep.
It's only $4.99, and you can't go wrong. It's a fantastic
Really
piece
powerful.
of
It is.
magic. And the great thing about it, I know I'm talking too much, I do really like this effect.
I do too.
I talked 10 minutes on this DVD about my experience with it. I'm really passionate about it. It's easy to do.
It is. It's very easy to do. Learn it in seconds.
You can learn it in
Fantastic.
seconds.
Love it.
I was going to say something and I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Oh,
but
that's
as I
how
said,
good it is.
For $4.99, you've got a really strong piece of magic. And the great thing is, you can have it on you at all times.
Yeah.
And
Practically anyone walking on the street can do this trick.
well,
You'll find that you can do it.
well, you've got it ready on you for the moment where you're going to use it.
Yes.
You're not going to go at a gig and perform it every table and something. You're going to have it on you as long as you've got your mobile phone on you and something else that when you've got the product you realise you'll be able to go straight into this. And of course the outcome is not the same all the time.
No.
It could be whatever you choose.
It can be actually, yeah. Yes, it can.
No, can't say anything else without revealing. But yeah, secrets. That's the mobile phone trick from Mentally Exposed DVD.
Well, we've reached the end of the show, and our once-overs this week were Alakazam's The Ultimatum Deck by Steve Brownley.
That surprised me. You're going to be really surprised with this.
Fantastic.
The Controls Project by Lim Montier and Big Blind Media.
And our blast from the past is The Phone Trick from the Mentally Exposed DVD by Romanos, and it will be on the website.
It will be on the website. There's a link below or whatever for you to see.
They've changed it now.
In the newsletter. We've got it there. It's all over the place somewhere. You can't miss it. And also Slicer by Risk and Andy has been released next week.
Aha.
And loads of things happening. Now we're going to finish this and we're going to film the explanation for another effect.
Aha! Coming
So,
soon.
Coming soon.
From our friend, Risky Nanda, comes a very visual penetration you can add to your card routine at any moment. This is so visual, you will even fool yourself. You can also borrow some items. How about a bank card? Some money? Or even someone's business card. Oh! Did I say the box was examinable?
What? That is magic.
If you want to get these kinds of reactions, Slicer is for you.
Oh my god. It is impossible. How? It's amazing.
Go on, try and put it through. Go for it.
No, this side.